Today's true story from the Bible comes from Genesis chapter 37. There was a man named Abram who did not have any children, but God made a promise to him that his family would become a great nation and he would have more descendants than the dust of the earth. God kept his promise, and Abraham had a son named Isaac, who later had a son named Jacob, who later had 12 sons. Jacob's youngest son was named Joseph. Jacob loved Joseph the very best, even making him a gorgeous robe of many colors. Joseph's brothers were very jealous of him. One day, Joseph's brothers had an idea. Let's get rid of him for good. Let's throw him in this pit and tell our father a wild animal attacked him. So the brothers grabbed Joseph, took his robe, and threw him into a deep hole in the ground. Soon after that, a group of traders came by. The brothers had a new idea. They sold Joseph for 20 shekels of silver, and the traders took Joseph to Egypt as a slave. Then, the brothers dipped Joseph's robe in animal blood and sent it back to their father. Jacob believed his beloved son was dead and was devastated. Meanwhile, back in Egypt, Joseph went through even more terrible things. He was falsely accused of something he didn't do. He was imprisoned and forgotten there for many years. But God had a plan. He was in control of Joseph's whole life, even when the hard things happened. God put Joseph in Egypt on purpose. Many years later, God put Joseph in a position to help God's people when a great famine came. People needed food, and God used Joseph to rescue the entire country and save God's people, the Israelites. In doing so, God kept the covenant promise he made to Abraham all those years ago. Joseph was Jacob's beloved son who was mistreated and rejected. Hundreds of years later, there would be another man who was mistreated and rejected by those he came to serve. Jesus, God's beloved son, died to save the whole world from sin. God always has a plan.